Crypto Macken here, 10:30 in the UK. First time I've done a live in a long time, but here goes nothing. Don't shoot the messenger. Anyway, we've got a lovely chart here, which is the M2 money supply. And yes, I'm not going to be on live for long, but let's get into it. This is the M2 money supply on a monthly basis. And looking at the last few months, it is literally going into this bull flag here. I think, obviously, going around the world, this is not just the UK, it's not the USA, it's not Europe, it's the total money, M2 money supply globally. And what does this mean? Well, if you're into crypto, you'll know what that is. And that looks like, to me, a bull flag. And generally, bull flags is, yep, you put it into a triangle, it'll break out, and hopefully, by the time Jerome Powell introduces the lower interest rates in America, I think that is just about ready for breaking out. Obviously, things could change and it could go down if he decides to keep the interest rate the same. Cryptocurrency is speculative and it is not financial advice that anybody gets involved, but it is a form of investing. And like all investments, you have to do your own due diligence and your own checks. So in other words, be careful out there, guys. And really, I'm just trying to help tradesmen. I was young, foolish, wasted lots of money going out, enjoying myself. Never really thought about investing in the future. I thought, yeah, it's great, having a laugh, spending time with friends rather than knuckling down, focusing on investing. And now, over the last 4 years, that's why I've done videos to help other tradesmen get into this and have a look. It doesn't have to be crypto. Get into whatever you like, because when you are working, so today I'm on a job, it's Friday, and I've got a bathroom suite and a boiler to start or finish, and I do these videos in between work because I'm a real person. I don't have a fancy studio because I don't believe that that's the way I want to portray myself. I like to be honest, down to earth, in my regular work clothes. That's the way I am. I'm rough and ready, and I like to be open and honest about everything. So that's what I am. And if you've seen my videos and you follow me a lot, it is who I am. And I do anything. If I can find information, share this information to my viewers, that's what I do. And anyone that picks up on that information and you go and check it yourself and you think, yeah, actually it is bang on point. And that's what I like. I like sharing any bit of crypto information out there that might be valuable to somebody else. It's like the two new coins I've got, WLFI. And yeah, I didn't buy it on the pre-launch when all the billionaires bought it. I just bought a very small bag if it does a 4x because the market cap is so high. Before that one, I got Public AI. Public AI has just linked with Chainlink. Chainlink is kind of partnered with WLFI. So working with these together, I know that there is a potential of the Public AI crypto token. I will have more return than the WLFI because the market cap is not even 10 million, never mind $6 billion that WLFI is. So what's your favorite crypto? Because I'm on here for a few more minutes and I think we should talk about your favorite crypto project. So drop in the comments below. Let's have a look and see what you can come up with. Don't give me these random shit coins because I don't know all of them. And let's have a look. What's this? He wants to also join as a guest. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining. Whereabouts are you in the world? It's nice to see where the audience is across the world. I'm in obviously sunny UK right now. It is bright. I feel like I'm getting a suntan in my van. But it's the quietest place I can get without the birds and the wind blowing and vehicles going by. So XRP was my ultimate bag, but it wasn't my first crypto. My first crypto that I bought was Shiba Inu. And back in 2020, when I bought Shiba Inu, the end of 2020, I bought £250, which is about $300 worth, $350 worth. But if I'd have kept that to 2021, I'd have had $150 million. Did I? Didn't I? But I have a big goal. And then I started buying and researching different crypto projects, because I knew that when I found out about the bull run of 2021, I was kind of late to the party. So then I knew that I had to wait till 2025. After I learned the 4-year cycles, that's how we started learning. So I started researching on the Bitcoin halving cycles, everything. And I got offered to get into crypto early into the 2013, 2014, which I could have then made a lot of money, but I ignored it. Like many people that are in the construction industry or many other industries, they don't believe in cryptocurrency. They just think that it's a scam, it's not here, it's a Ponzi scheme. But if you look at what a Ponzi scheme is, you'll actually kick yourself, because crypto is here to stay. And the banks use it, institutions use it, even the presidents are using it. Let's have a look at some of these comments, see who's... yeah. So, what's everybody on with today? You've been chatting, trading. Have we got any traders in the house? Let's have a look. Invite management to join live as guest. Magic money tips. Let's invite him. Let's see what can happen. I've never done one of these before, so again, it is literally nerve-wracking being here and obviously talking to you guys live, off the cuff, no script. And that's what I'm like. I like to do everything natural, off the cuff, without script. So this is me, and this has always been me throughout my whole life, is just say as you see. Do it with your heart, because that's where it comes from. So yeah, so basically from Shiba Inu, I then started looking at the ISO coins, XRP, XDC, Algo, Quant, Casper, but the CSPR, and then you've got HBAR, Corium, Sologenic. All of these built on the XRP ledger. HBAR's not, that's Hashgraph technology. It is a different breed, alien technology, whatever you want to call it. It's different for security, use case, and obviously they work with institutions. But it's like the dot-com days. This technology is so early that these charts are nothing. And when you look at the total amount of trillions worldwide, if they tokenize real estate, the stock market, bond markets, collection cars, art, money, everything, it is going to be phenomenal that a tokenized version of your crypto will be out there in some way, shape or form. Like Coca-Cola, yes, buying stocks and shares, whether it's Hargreaves Lansdown or some trading platform in America or the UAE, anywhere in the world, what we see is, if you could say buy a piece of that Coca-Cola stock on Coinbase, this is where more people can invest. And looking at that, that's just one thing, whether it's Coca-Cola, whether it's Amazon, whether it's, Volkswagen, Bentley, whatever. It could be the property sector into tokenized assets. But then that just means that the money will grow as well. And that's why when you look at Larry Fink, Michael Saylor, and they say that the price of Bitcoin, and if it carries on working with the US dollar and the president, this will grow exponentially. And that's where they say in 30 years, yes, it could be $20 million per one Bitcoin. I mean, that is a phenomenal, astronomical amount of money to say that Bitcoin started off at. I'm glad everybody's liking the live. It's not obviously for me all the time, but I think next time we're gonna have to get some props, maybe do a walk or something. But yeah, it's nice to see that I've reached my subscription goal or whatever. I just have to keep growing. So yeah, so the next phase is on the 16th, 17th September. Jerome Powell, hopefully at the next FOMC meeting, he lowers the interest rate. If he lowers the interest rate, we're going to see this take off. But I think going back to the charts of 2021, This is where the pivotal point starts, when interest rates drop, and then it creates the parabolic run. Like if many people that are into crypto, that were us here, the last bull run, it went astronomical up to November. It was very quick. Bitcoin hit its all-time high. The altcoins followed afterwards. And then literally the end of 2022, the market crashed. It hit rock bottom. But if you look at 4 years previously, it did exactly the same. But we never had a pro-crypto president or countries adopting it at that phase. Now we've got the president in America that's adopted cryptocurrency. And we're not going to see, in my personal opinion, that very quick parabolic run. I think it will be more of a steady run, and it will extend into later into 2026. So probably January, February time. When you're looking at the charts, and I've seen lots of pictures on TikTok about it's just going to keep going up 2026, 2027. But that's not accounting for the bear market. We always get a bear market because investors always sell. And that's what I think will be the key to the market. When is the right time to sell? We don't know this time because we're in uncharted waters. We don't know what the president's going to do. We don't know what countries are going to do. But I do think we will have to apply extreme caution on our strategy. But generally, by the end of the year, I will start taking profits. And then my XRP and my moon bags maybe leave till 2030. So my ISO coins, they will be 2030s projects, because I think that it is probably the best, most smart money with ISO coins, because the technology is just, I think it's too early. And the world is not ready for this technology yet, because the banks aren't caught up. They say in November, they all have to work on the ISO messaging service and the standard. Whether that happens, we always see this speculation that it does, and then nothing happens, the price crash, but that's it. So anything can happen in crypto. One week you can be up 800, 1,000%. The next week you can be down. You can do that within hours. You know, you see the launch of a new coin and they go up literally from $1 million to $5 billion market cap within a day. This is how volatile crypto is. So if you were smart and you took your profits at 5 billion after you bought in at 1 million, you'd have made a lot of money. And that's where we've got to be careful, because some people get greedy, and it's about set yourself goals, set yourself markers, and don't follow the green candles. I haven't really bought much. I haven't topped up my bags because the prices are too high, because I bought early in 2022 when the market crashed, and I spread everything out, and I will continue to spread everything out, all in different places, and that's the way you protect yourself. Do I want to get off the tools? I would love to get off the tools, but I will never ever fully stop, because I enjoy my job. Working in the countryside is a blessing. Having clients that, yes, let's just say they are more nicer end of the market. I like the countryside. I like driving around the countryside. I travel all over the UK. I've been to Ireland, Republic of Ireland, working Scotland, Wales. It is beautiful, but the mileage takes its toll. And this is why I chose to do crypto, so I don't have to do silly hours. So I will never ever stop working. I will always build or create something for my family. And this is why I chose the crypto journey, because this is the way that you've got to think. Always have a backup, because anything can happen. You know, the markets could crash, the internet could crash, anything could happen. You could lose everything. So always have a backup, because it's just numbers floating around in the ether, in my mind. And if it's floating around in the ether, it can disappear in the ether too. But get your keys and it's your crypto. That's the way to stay safe. So I'll give it 2 more minutes and then I'm going to do some work. At the end of the day, it's Friday. I wish all you well. I hope you've got your cold storage wallets, because we don't want anybody to lose the crypto. It is heartbreaking to see people that have been scammed. I've been scammed myself. So being scammed is an awful feeling when you open your wallet and somebody's literally just taking out a coin that you've clicked accept when you think you're doing a transaction, but you're not. This is what happens. I do think that having crypto in a cold wallet is key, because at least you keep it separate from your trading or the stuff that you're buying, like a hot wallet, like Trust Wallet. So if you temporarily put it into there to then buy USDT or swap it on PancakeSwap or Uniswap or whatever, it just means you take it back off, put it into your cold wallet, you're safe. I didn't. So one of them, I lost about $1,500 by my own mistake, clicking on a link which was about QNT. And I really should have looked, but that was my own fault. And at the end of the day, we've all got to take extreme caution. And I learned from that mistake. And I knew that I'm going to have to work twice as hard now. And I still haven't bought back the same amount of coins that the one I lost. And that was Loop Network. So I don't know whether it's a good or bad project. It's just done nothing for quite a long time. But a lot of cryptos are like that. They've done nothing. So, yeah. Right, well, as it's Friday, I will bid you goodwill. Enjoy your weekend, whatever you're doing. And I wish everybody the most health and wealth, because we're only here for one thing, and that's wealth. But protect your health, because protecting your health protects your wealth. And that's the way I like to, because protecting your health protects your wealth. And that's the way I like to say it. I bid you goodbye. Take it easy. Keep working. And that's the way I like to say it. I bid you goodbye. Take it easy. Keep working. Keep following. Smash that like.